And we're back with KMMA. I'm Andio.
I'm Khalil Deal.
And it's our fabulous Friday final face-off show where we take one last look at these animals before they get into the cage and give you some final thoughts. So, opening up the main card portion of this event here in Mexico, because it pretty much is in Mexico, we got, tell me, man,
So on the left-hand side here, we got Santiago Luna, and on the right here, we got Quang Lee.
there you go.
All right, so for this one here, man, I was looking at the face-offs, man, Quang Lee is also in good shape as usual. He comes out looking in good shape, ripped, pretty muscular, pretty built there and stuff. But Santiago Luna, I was surprised to see, man, how much taller he is than Quang Lee. He's in phenomenal shape, Santiago Luna, man. This guy is muscular and built and ripped, and he looks bigger than Quang Lee. And I was doing some research on Santiago Luna a little bit more, and this guy he actually has a lot of submissions. Actually, he's got 2 knockouts and 4 submissions out of his 6 wins, and the guy is actually very good at submissions. He's got some very good rear naked chokes. He's good at that, and he's got other subs in his repertoire there. Quang Lee, he's also really really good as well as far as being well rounded. He's got good striking, good subs as well. But I noticed that they both have the same amount of subs, which is 4 subs each in their career, and the same amount of knockouts, which is 2 knockouts. Of course, Quang Lee has 3 decision wins though. But I'm switching my pick. I'm going for the Mexican here. I'm going for Santiago Luna to get the win here, man. I think he's going to finish Quang Lee. Quang Lee has lost 2 fights in a row. One was by unanimous decision to Chris Gutierrez. The other one was a knockout by Long Xiao. Then he got that win against Gaston Bolanos. But Gaston Bolanos really did not look well in that fight.
You were saying last time that those wins were good, and I was telling you they're shit.
No, I know. It's still a good win, but it's just that Gaston Bolanos, when I looked at that fight, he put himself in a bad position to get subbed there by rear naked choke. He gave up his back and got choked out in that one. I don't think Santiago Luna is going to do that because this guy's also very good at submissions and good at jiu-jitsu as well. And he's got some power. I think he's going to be able to pull this one off in San Antonio, Texas, with the fans going nuts for Mexico. Give me Santiago Luna by knockout or submission here. So I switched my pick.
I'm definitely going with Santo Luna here. I never thought Quang Lee was all that special to begin with. I think Luna's going to show that. I know he only has 6 fights, but I think he could be for real, man. He gets in there, he tries to break you. Doesn't matter how in the end by sub or finish, but he's looking for it. And he also gets in there. He doesn't care if you hit him, right? And he's still tough enough. Mexican chin, as we talked about in the first show. And I think it's going to be tough enough to withstand any shots of Quang Lee that get through. And I think he's going to finish him also, man. Give me Luna by knockout or sub.
All right, we're in agreement. I had to switch my pick, man. I felt like I didn't have enough Mexican fighters in this one, and I thought that this was a very close fight. And then I saw that this guy's got some really good submissions. I was like, you know what? I'm switching it up to Santiago Luna, man. So we are in agreement with the first fight of the main card now. All right, moving on up to the next fight here. We got Alexander Hernandez on the left-hand side and Diego Ferreira on the right-hand side. And Dio, who you got here?
This is a very hard fight to call because we never really know when Diego Ferreira is going to hit the wall. But if he hasn't hit the wall yet, I think eventually he's going to get to Alex Hernandez where Hernandez's gas tank is going to fail him. So I'll keep it simple. I don't think it's likely that Ferreira will get the sub. He's very good at defending subs, Alex Hernandez. But I think he'll try. And also I think the chances of him getting a knockout are higher than him getting a sub because he doesn't move his head all that much, Alexander Hernandez. He moves his feet well, but not his head. So go figure. I'm going with Diego Ferreira by knockout or decision.
Yeah, man. Looking at the face-offs, man, I was happy to see that Diego Ferreira is actually a tiny bit taller
I
than
don't think that that
Alexander
tiny will make a
Hernandez.
difference, though.
I know, but I thought he was going to be shorter than him. And
Hmm.
size-wise, they look pretty much the same. I think even Diego Ferreira looks very good. He looks actually kind of big. He looks pretty in good shape there. He's pretty ripped. He's pretty muscular. Of course, Alexander Hernandez is also always in good shape. He's always muscular, always built as well. But I feel like Alexander Hernandez in this one here, I think it's because he just fought not too long ago. He looks a little bit skinnier than the fight against Chase Hooper. I feel like he's not as big as he was in that fight against Chase Hooper. So that's a good thing for me, picking Diego Ferreira here. And I just feel like Diego Ferreira is just more well-rounded than Chase Hooper. He's way better on the feet than Chase Hooper. He's going to land some good
Oh,
strikes.
way better.
And he's got the submission as well, the submissions in his back pocket as well. So yeah, I don't think Hernandez gets lucky in this one here. Give me Diego Ferreira to get the win by knockout or submission. All right, in agreement with the second fight of the main card. Let's move on up to the third fight here. We got Kevin Gastelum on the left-hand side against Dustin Stoltzfus on the right.
Okay, so in case you didn't know, Kevin Gastelum came in 5 pounds overweight for this one. But really, I think Kelvin Gastelum is the type of guy where it doesn't matter. This won't affect my pick at all. I'm still picking Kelvin Gastelum. It's not going to have a negative impact at all. Like overweight, whatever weight class. I just think Stolfus has too many holes in his game. I think Gastelum's MMA boxing is just too good, and I think he's going to impose his will more than Stolfus. And he's going to end up cracking Stolfus a lot, maybe knocking him out even. Give me a 50-50 knockout or decision for Gastelum.
Yeah, I got to go with Kevin Gastelum in this one as well. Now, he missed weight by a lot, and because of that, they fined him 35% of his burst that he's going to have to forfeit over to Dustin Stolfus here. So I think that
Sorry, do you think in any other way besides the wallet it's going to affect this bum?
not really that much, man. What I do like though is that Kevin Gastelum's going to have that extra weight, which is going to be good for him not to be able to get taken down by Stolfus. He'll be able to use that extra weight to stay on his feet. Also, I think he'll land some harder punches with that extra weight when he puts his weight into those punches. I think Kevin Gastelum here knows that he's giving up 35%. I think he's going to want to get a nice finish so he can get that bonus to at least make a bit of money out of this event.
I don't think he's eligible for bonuses.
Oh, I don't know about that though. I'm
I
not sure about that.
I'm
Maybe you're
pretty
right.
sure about that. We have to double check. We'll
Yeah,
get that answer for
maybe,
you.
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But still, I think he's going to want to at least make up for missing weight here and come in here and put on a good show and get a finish.
Let's put it this way: if he loses his fight along with missing weight, it's way worse than him winning.
Yeah, he's got to win this fight, not look stupid for missing weight here. If he does get a bonus, then that's even better for him. So I'm going to stick with Kevin Gastelum by knockout or decision here over Stolfus. Even though Stolfus looks good, he looks big here and taller, and he's in great shape as well. But Gastelum, he didn't take off his shirt here because he's a bit flabby because he's overweight there. But he still doesn't look that terrible, even though he missed weight. He's a little bit thick, but I think he's still compact enough, and we'll get the win here. All right, so let's
He
move.
just doesn't have the skills, Stolfus.
That's it. Let's get to the next fight here. We got on the left here, we got Rafa Garcia, and on the right, we got Jared Gordon. Now, for this one here, I got to go with Jared Gordon. He's the taller fighter here in this one, too. He's in great physical shape. I feel like he's actually a little bit bigger than Rafa Garcia. Garcia is also in great shape as well. But you can see here that Garcia is a little bit skinnier, I find. Jared Gordon a little bit muscular and thicker and bigger. And I think he's going to be stronger too. Garcia, what he has to do, make sure is that Jared Gordon has to make sure that he doesn't get taken down here because Rafa Garcia does have some good submissions. As long as Jared Gordon tries to keep this fight on the feet, I think he'll get the win here. Give me Jared Gordon by knockout or decision.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen. I think it is going to be a striking battle. Even if Rafa decides, hey, I'm not going to box for a bit and actually try to get this guy down, I think he's very good on the ground overall, right? I think his defense will hold up. And I think he's going to outstrike him on the feet, but I also think his cage push is better. He's going to hold him there and, weaken him up and come away with a good old Gordon decision. Let's hope no robberies in Mexico here.
All right, so we are both going for Jared Gordon in this one here. Let's move on up to the next fight. You keep
Oh,
saying in Mexico. It's in San Antonio, Texas, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. It feels
I could, yeah, it is Mexico. All right, so next here we got Rob Font against David Martinez.
all right. It's your turn here.
Yes, you mean man, I'm going with Rob Font. I think this is a prime opportunity for Rob Font being shrinking as an underdog. By the way, he may wind as a favorite. He may wind up an underdog by the time the fight starts. I think with his reach advantage and just his height and reach advantage here, I think that's great. I think that's going to make the jabbing game easier once he establishes it. I think he jabs his face off, and I think he corners him. Like, look, if he doesn't corner him and allows this guy to do his stuff and dance around the ring too much, it's not going to look pretty. But I think Rob Font is gonna find that containment and get to work. And I think his stance switching is going to allow him to do that. Give me Rob Font by decision.
All right, now for this one here, man, I'm sticking with my pick here. I'm going for the dog, David Martinez. Now, looking at these guys physically here, they're both pretty much identical shape here. David Martinez is in great shape. He's also ripped and muscular. Rob Font looking good as well. A little bit skinnier, I feel, on the Rob Font side there. And Rob Font obviously is taller than David Martinez. I just think that somehow, some way in this fight, Rob Font is going to get caught slipping. I think David Martinez is going to land some hard punches and hurt Rob Font in this one. I'm going to go with David Martinez by knockout or decision. I think the fans are going to be cheering for David Martinez. The crowd's going to go wild. I think every time he gets a shot on Rob Font, the fans are going to go crazy. And if this fight goes to decision, man, I really think that the fans are going to probably give it to David Martinez here if it goes to decision. So Rob Font's going to have to get a finish here. I'm going for David Martinez to maybe knock out Rob Font just coming in at the wrong angle or something and getting hit on the chin or something by David Martinez. Powerful punches. All right, so we're in disagreement with this one here. Now we've made it to the main event of the main card. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We need 3 more to hit 100 subs here. Let's go.
Yeah, so for the main event here, we got Diego Lopez and Gene Silva.
Diego Lopez is on the left, Gene Silva on the right.
So I'm going to have to stick with my pick of Gene Silva. I think he's going to break the Fighting Nerds curse that they have going on. Two of their boys losing in the same pay-per-view last time, right? Was it a pay-per-view?
Yeah. Last week it was it was
No,
UFC
it was a regular fight night.
Yeah.
That's it. But still, yeah, they all lost. We got Mikhail Olachechik holding the mantle for the Fighting Nerds, except for this guy, of course. And I think he's going to do it, man. I think he has the good poise. I think he's very calculated and cool, and he's going to withstand any spurts of Diego Lopez's wildness. I think Diego Lopez knows his path to victory is to be really wild in there, try to hurt him on the way down, and look for subs, look for ground and pound. And I think Gene Silva is he's going to be able to contend with that. What also makes me feel more comfortable about this pick is I think Gene Silva's ground game, grappling overall, is pretty good, man. Better than I thought it was. Him chasing Bryce Mitchell out of the division, grappling him, out grappling him in their last fight, proved a nice point. So I'm going to go with Gene Silva by knockout or sub.
All right, so there you have it. I'm going for Gene Silva. Both of these guys in great shape. I'm noticing though that Diego Lopez, man, even though he's ripped and he's pretty muscular and stuff, he's looking a little skinnier each time. I don't know what's happening, man. He's looking smaller than he than the first times I've seen this guy.
It's just the mustache fooling you.
Maybe he's still lean and stuff, but yeah, Gene Silva just looks bigger here, man. He's more built, more muscular, and thicker. I find. I think he's just more powerful. I like the way he started off in the face-offs, crouched down, and then he slowly got up, started walking towards Diego Lopez. There, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, the guy's like
To watch.
the vile showman. You
Yeah,
know?
man, he's always cool to watch. He's intriguing, and yeah, I think he's got to get this win. I can't see three fighting nerds losing back to back like that. He's got to get this win for the fighting nerds here, man. So
I didn't think it was gonna happen. Them both losing last week.
Yeah, last week was a shocker that both fighting nerds lost, but this one here, I think Jean Silva gets the job done by knockout or submission. I think he finishes Diego Lopez. So there you have it, folks. Our final thoughts, predictions, and face-offs for the main card. Stay tuned for the betting video coming up next. Don't want to miss that. Peace.